The Scottish Highlands have a rich and diverse history that is steeped in folklore and legends. One such tale is the story of the Appin Dirk, a legendary dirk with a unique and gruesome history. This legend has been passed down through generations and continues to captivate and intrigue people to this day. The story of the Appin Dirk begins in the aftermath of the 1745 Jacobite uprising. The government troops, or Redcoats, were tasked with putting down the Highland clans, and their reputation for looting and burning was widespread in the north of Scotland. On one particular evening, a detachment of these troops encountered a young milkmaid who was milking her cow in a nearby field. The wicked sergeant who commanded the detachment shot the cow dead and then advanced on the young woman with dishonorable intentions. However, the young woman fought off the sergeant bravely and fled to the Appin shore. In a last desperate attempt to escape, she picked up a stone and threw it at the sergeant, hitting him square on the forehead and knocking him to the ground. She then rowed to a nearby island where she sheltered for some time. The blow was more serious than the soldiers had initially thought, and the sergeant died from his wound during the night. The soldiers buried him in the nearby churchyard of Aird's, but the locals felt that the wicked sergeant should not be buried in their churchyard and dug up his body. The milkmaid's brother took the skin from the arm of the sergeant and used it to make a sheath for his dirk. The legend of the Appin Dirk spread throughout the area, and became a symbol of the Highlanders' continued resistance to occupation. In 1870, the Reverend Alexander Stewart was shown a dirk that was claimed to be the Appin Dirk. He described the sheath as having a dark brown color, with a small piece of brass at the point and a thin edging of brass around the opening. There was an inscription on the brass rim that read DMC, and a date of 1747. It is believed that the descendants of Julia McCall or her brother, who had the same initials and immigrated to New Zealand, still hold on to the dirk. The Appin Dirk is a fascinating legend that showcases the bravery and resilience of the Highland people. The story serves as a reminder of the long and tumultuous history of the Scottish Highlands and continues to inspire people to this day. Whether the Appin Dirk still exists or not remains a mystery, but its story and legacy live on.